I'm Louisa MacDonald. I work for Excellent Development as an institutional fundraiser. It's been a lot better than I could have hoped for. We've had a really good group, and the self-help group that we're working with are just really welcoming and actually very funny, and they really pace us, but it's good, very enjoyable. I think working with the self-help group, I had never done manual labour before, and so learning how to mix cement and getting bossed around by the ladies here has actually been really funny. I think I'd expected it to be a lot tougher than it was. As I said, I've never done manual labour, so I didn't know what to expect. So I thought the worst case, and it really isn't. You have plenty of breaks, and so in terms of the hardness, it really isn't that difficult. You can sort of put in whatever you want to put in. Seeing the site from the first day to now, which is sort of 2 weeks later, is incredible. How much we've achieved. Sort of each day you see the dam go up, and at first you're just filling the foundations, and then it goes on to actually coming out of the ground and up. And so every day you sort of come back and you see what you've achieved from the day before, and it's really cool. Yeah, sometimes they can be long days and you're knackered, but it's, as I said, you can take breaks and you just put in what you want to put in, and it's such a good team spirit that it never is actually too challenging. I would recommend coming to do it. It's a very unique way of seeing the country and meeting the people, working alongside a community in such sort of hand-in-hand harmony is a more unique experience than you'd find elsewhere. You learn a lot about yourselves and your colleagues and your peers and a whole new group of people whilst doing a really good job. Yeah, so the expeditions are an opportunity to come and work with the community to help them build a sand dam, which will provide them with a lifelong water supply close to their home. Water development is a key fundamental part of sustainable development and helping communities to get themselves out of a cycle of poverty. So to be able to come and work firsthand in creating that sustainable water source for them is their first step out of that cycle of poverty. And not only are you then giving something huge to the community by supporting them and working with them, which sort of motivates them to come and help, but you also get a lot out of it. I know from a lot of the peers on this expedition group that they have got more out of this than they've put in terms of their work or their money or whatever it is that they've put in. They're taking more home in terms of their experience, and so it's just a really invaluable thing if you've got the time, if you've got the inclination, if you're able to pick up a shovel, I would recommend it. Range here, I think our youngest participant is 20 and our oldest participant is 62. And I have to say the 62-year-old is shoveling more than the 20-year-old. So it's a huge, diverse range. They're all from Jersey. So they've come from all over the island. Some of them, they didn't really know each other before, but there's a real sort of kindred spirit now. In terms of physical ability, yeah, you are outside all day. It is fairly taxing, but you can do as much or as little as you want to do. Some people can pick up a little stone like that and it's useful, or some people can pick up a massive rock and it's useful. So as long as you're able to sort of be out all day in the sun, being fairly mobile, well, very mobile, I think it's got something for everyone. I would recommend it to everyone, but it does have to be the right thing for you. You do have to be willing to be out, getting dirty, shoveling cement, picking up rocks, getting involved, having a laugh. But you do need to be willing to participate, and they can be long days. So I think everyone should do it if it's the right thing for them.